Warner, certified by Weather8 for the most accurate forecast in the Ozarks.
Outside right now, partly cloudy, it's dry, it's warm, 83 right now. Not too far off the high today though, 88 was today's high. You know what's neat about that is that it stayed below 90. We haven't done that in over 2 weeks. You have to go back to really close to the beginning of July to find another day where temperatures did not exceed 90 degrees. There were a few spots that hit 90, Joplin and West Plains, but most areas had afternoon highs in the 80s, despite a wave of rain. And we saw a pretty decent wave of rain spreading out of Kansas. Like we've seen, it seems like every time now, the rain just sort of falls apart as it makes its way towards southwest Missouri. We did see some pretty good rains to the north, near north of Highway 54, and then we did get some decent development early this afternoon over our eastern counties, places like Texas County and Channing County, where we have a pretty good cluster of storms right now. Looks like that's just to the east of Birch Tree. Now we're beginning to find development across northern Arkansas. Looks like that's going to be the hot spot for some rain overnight tonight. As far as rain totals for today, you can see we had a decent stripe to the north, up near, say, Truman Reservoir, east over toward Lake of the Ozarks. We had some decent totals of our eastern counties, and here across northern Arkansas, we had some decent totals. Most of that was early this morning. You can see Mountain Home coming in with just shy of 1/3 of an inch after some rain from yesterday. But you can also see this bullseye where we really didn't see very much, and that's kind of how it's gone, at least over recent weeks. While there has been rain to the north and rain to the east and rain to the south, we've not found too much over southwest Missouri. And you can see how the drought continues to worsen across the area, and it's really expanded across southwest Missouri and in northwest Arkansas, where we have seen less in the way of rain versus other locations. Looking at conditions for tonight, we've got this front that's starting to move in from the northwest. You saw showers and thunderstorms starting to break out across Oklahoma, a little bit of activity across northern Arkansas. That appears to be the favored zone for wet weather overnight tonight and into the morning hours on Friday. So our hour-by-hour forecast showing that pretty nicely, with widespread showers and thunderstorms expected to develop around or shortly after midnight across northern Arkansas and continue through sunrise on Friday, winding down, I think, shortly after sunrise. Much of the day just looks like it's going to be partly to mostly cloudy with not a whole lot of rain to be had across the area, although I do expect toward late afternoon heading into the evening some spotty shower and thunderstorm activity across northern Arkansas, and maybe a bit of that even north of the state line. But most of the rain opportunities through Friday will stay close to the state line or south. As far as rain totals tonight, there could be a pretty good stripe of rain here across northern Arkansas, especially, say, Jasper over toward Ash Flat. In that zone, 1 to 2 inches looks like it could be common, and we could even see some amounts that may approach 3 inches. Temperatures tonight, they'll settle out in the upper 60s to around 70, and highs tomorrow will generally be in the 80s. Kind of depends on how much sun we get, and I do think there'll be enough sun to push highs up to 86 here in Springfield. Looking ahead to Saturday and Sunday, with that front wobbling back to the north, we will see that focus for wet weather, which tomorrow will be to the south, shifting back to the north on Saturday and into Sunday. And it looks like there will be, I think, at least 2 big waves of rain and thunderstorms. One on Saturday and then another one Saturday night into Sunday. And those 2 waves will likely lay down some decent rainfall amounts across southern Missouri and northern Arkansas, where I think we're going to be looking at the bigger totals into Monday. There very well could be spots that see maybe in excess of 2 or 3 inches of rainfall when all is said and done. And we should see some of that here in Springfield. I would guess that through the weekend we'll probably pick up around an inch, maybe a bit more. Temperatures also looking good, 77 on Saturday, 85 on Sunday. We'll worry about the heat next week.
See, you're reading my mind.
Don't even bring it up right now.
Stop with Sunday.
Right.
You enjoyed the backyard barbecue today?
It was fun, yeah. I want to say thank you to Lance for letting us borrow his backyard today.
And we got more coming. In fact, the Color 10